back again with another video. As you can tell by the title, yes, I almost got scammed. It's crazy, I know. For me to almost get scammed, I'm so smart, but apparently they got me with that scam for sure. In this video, because of course I'm an upcoming YouTuber, I don't want like me posting on social media like I almost got scammed, and you got some of you guys don't even have social media, so like how you guys gonna know? And I'm trying my very best to like put you guys more into my life and stuff, and tell you guys what I do on a daily basis, what happens. And if it's personal, I just keep it personal. But if it's not personal, like this is not really personal, well, it's not personal at all, I gotta put these people out there, like it's crazy. Today, September 24th of 2020, so I received a phone call and I declined it. I didn't pick up. Then I received a voicemail. I'm gonna show you guys, I'm gonna let you guys listen to the voicemail. Hold on, just give me 1 second. Okay, here goes the voicemail. Wait. I don't think you guys can hear it, but basically in the voicemail it was saying, you know, Social Security calling me, and like they seeing something suspicious going on, they need to talk to me ASAP. And I'm like, okay, the person left a voicemail, so that means it is important. So that's what I usually like do. If I don't recognize the number, you leave a voicemail, then I'll call you back if it's, you know, important. But baby, they're talking about Social Security. So I said, we gotta call them. So I called them, and while I'm talking to them, I'm sitting here like, he's like, oh man, we found a vehicle that had drugs, blood, like cocaine, like everything that falls onto under drugs. That's what they said that was in the car, and the car was under my name. It was a 2009 Toyota Corolla or something like that. It was something Toyota, and I'm sitting here like, I've never owned a Toyota Corolla. I've owned a Toyota Camry, but it wasn't a 2009. It was a 2012. So I'm back, y'all. It was just my baby brother, sorry about that. So I've never, like I was saying, I've never owned a Toyota Corolla. I've owned a Toyota Camry. And he's like, oh well, you know, that Toyota Corolla 2009 is under your name. We found 4 accounts that was under your name. I'm sitting here like, when he said that the first time, I didn't even understand what he was saying, because the person did not speak English very well. And that's not me trying to say, oh, I know how to speak English very well. So for those of you who always have that big mouth and trying to say, that's not what I said, baby, that's not what I said, rewind and then listen to what I said. Anyways, he didn't speak English very well, so it was really hard for me to understand. And I'm sitting here like, okay, like what did this man just say? So I said, can you repeat yourself please? Then he repeated himself. He said the same thing. Oh, you know, we found 4 accounts under your name, and it was Chase, Wells Fargo, Bank of America, and some other bank that he said, First Bank or some Fifth Bank, whichever. I don't remember all what happened in the phone call, but I just felt like I needed to tell y'all. And he was like, oh, this car was found on some address. Like he had a whole address, y'all, like a address. And I'm sitting here like, no, I don't recognize it, because they were like, I was on a recorded line, and I started cursing because I'm sitting here like, what the, you know, like yo, what are you talking about? Because I'm so confused. And then he was like, oh, they're FBI or something like that. And I'm sitting here, okay, it's getting to me. Usually I don't believe stuff like that. Like I will hang up right in your face. But baby, you were talking about my Social Security. That's a different thing. They got me there, I'm not gonna lie. If you're talking to me about my Social Security, my stuff being hacked, and my name being used, being used for criminal stuff, well, technically for criminal stuff, but anyways. And then he was like, oh, I'm gonna transfer you to a different another person. I was like, okay. The other person told me, oh, have you ever, you know, lost your wallet, lost something? And I'm like, no. And then he's like, okay, so we found this car, just like the other man told me. He found this a car, a Toyota Corolla 2009, and it had drugs, blood, but there was no one found in the car there. And then I'm sitting here like, okay. And he's like, oh, the person was trying to find an apartment or something like that. And I'm sitting here like, wait a damn minute, wait a minute. I was so confused, y'all. Like, I was like, me talking about this right now, I'm still confused. Like, I'm all over the place, but I'm sorry. I hope this story makes sense. So he was talking to me, he was telling me how I did this, that, blah, blah, blah in the last few months, etc. I'm like, no. And then he's sitting here like, okay, so he asked me some questions, and then he was like, okay, I'm gonna send it to corporate or something like that, a department or something, and wait for their approval. My job. Now I'm really thinking about it, it only took him like 2 seconds. He was like, oh, they sent a response, you were approved, so we're gonna go ahead and move on with the investigation. So I was like, all right, let's move on with the investigation because I need to know what's up. So he moved on with the investigation, and then he was like, well, what I'm gonna have you to do, he asked me how much money how much bank accounts you have. I was like, I got, you know, 2 bank accounts. And then he was like, how much, what do you have, a savings, check-ins? I told him all that information because from the start, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I believed it because, like I said, this is about my social security, my name, and, you know, dealing with criminal stuff. So I've honestly never thought this was like possible because it's so crazy. Like, how could you be so cruel? Then he was like, okay, so we're gonna move on with this stuff. He got approved and everything, like I just told you guys. And then he was like, okay, well, how much money do you do you have a savings or check-ins or this? I told him all of that stuff. Then he was like, oh, how much you got? I was like, okay. I told him the exact amount. And then, well, with my credit cards and everything, like, oh, how much did I owe or something like that, he said. And then I was like, okay, this is what I owe, this is that I have, this is what, you know, that's on there, that, this, that. Then next thing you know, he was like, okay, so someone, an officer or something is gonna come to your house tomorrow. My job, they got my address and everything. I don't know how the heck they got my address. They got my address, they got everything about me except from like my bank account numbers and stuff. So I'm sitting here like, okay. He's like, okay, well, how much money you got, this, that. I'm like, okay, this is how much I got, this is how much I got. Then he took it down. Then when he told me the police or officer is gonna come to my house. I'm like, okay. Then to give me a new social because my social apparently is suspended. So they had to suspend my social so I could get a new social. And I'm like, okay, I'm starting to believe this, y'all. Like, I'm starting to believe this because he talking to me. I'm like, okay, we on the call for like 40 minutes. We talking. Then he was like, oh, you can't tell anyone, or like, you know how they be like, you can't tell anyone because this could be your own family doing that to you, etc, etc. I'm like, oh, are you serious? Okay, I know families could do that, but I don't know anyone that would do that to me. Then while he talked, and then he also told me, don't put him on hold, don't put him on mute. And I'm sitting here like, what? Then I'm talking to my mom while my mom is literally sitting right there and we're talking. And I'm like, Mom, he's telling me this, that, that. So long story short, it happened. Okay, he was like, okay, so what is there a Speedway gas station near you? I said, yeah, there's a Speedway gas station like 2 to 5 minutes away from me. He was like, okay, so what I'm gonna have you do, literally like this, what I'm gonna have you do is go to the Speedway gas station. Mind you, I'm like, what? Because he said that I have to transfer all my money to this to my check-ins account, After transferring everything to my check-ins account, I'm go to the Speedway. I'm trying to make this make sense, y'all. I'm sorry, but I had to go to the Speedway gas station, okay? And then he was like, so when you get to the Speedway gas station, just have me on the call. Don't put me on mute. Just have me on speaker, so on and so forth. And I'm like, okay, I'm going along with him. Everything that he told me to do, I'm doing it. And then I also told my mom, then my brother texted me. My brother was like, stay where you at. Send me your location. I did that immediately. I sent him my location because I felt like, you know, in my head, I'm like, okay, we're talking about my social, but at the same time, it's my safety down the borderline. And then he was like, okay, when you get to the Speedway gas station, let me know. And then I let him know, hey, I'm at the gas station now. And then he's sitting here like, okay, you at the gas station, so I'm gonna let you know when to go in. I said, hold on, pause. Is this safe or something? He's like, it is safe. I'm not trying to hurt you, harm you, or anything. I'm like, okay. And then the thing that caught me off was like, you gonna tell me when it's safe to get in? This is impossible. And then I was like, wait, can you call a cop so a cop could be with me while doing this whole process? He was like, no, 2 people can't know about it, so on and so forth. Now I'm really thinking about it. It's like, okay, Fernando, from there you should have said, hell no, this is like not it. But mind you, my head is not here. And when things like this happen to me, it's like my mom is talking to me, my brother's talking to me, and I'm sitting here like, it's going this, it's too much. And I'm not focusing correctly the way I'm supposed to. And then he was like, okay, go to the gas station. This was his explanation. Go to the gas station, go where it says the prepaid cards, where they at, or something like that, where they usually have them in the aisle or wherever by the cashiers. And then he was like, this specific card that you gotta get, the Nike ones. And then I'm sitting here like, okay, like I'm going along with it. He's like, okay, get the Nike cards. You gotta get a certain amount so you can put that certain amount on the cards. You gotta split it in, you know, sections. And I'm like, okay. Then he said, after doing that, after getting the cards, I gotta give him this code or something. So he asked me to repeat that whole thing to him. I repeated it to him. And I started breaking down. When I started breaking, he was like, oh, are you crying, blah, blah. I was like, yeah, because I'm scared. And then when he explained to me how to get in and stuff and how to do this, that, I was like, please, is this safe? Like, this is so scary. Like, I don't know what to do right now. It's too scary for me and I can't deal with it. Then he's like, it's okay, blah, blah. We're just trying to put your safety first. And for you not to go to jail, for you not to get investigated, for police not to be knocking on your door, doing all of that, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay. And then he said, okay, when I get inside, put the phone on speaker, but don't talk to him while I'm in the store. Now I'm thinking about it, I'm like, okay, the person is telling you that, Fernando, like, isn't this clear enough for you? But like I just said, I wasn't there, y'all. Like, I was breaking down and I was just crying. My head hurt. Like, it was just, and like, I could not think right. And then he was like, okay, do this, do that. Okay, I did all of, well, I didn't put the cards on. Mind you, I told you, my brother, I was sharing my location with him. So they pulled up, and then my mom was like, Fernando! And the whole, yo, for those who know my mom, how dramatic, when it comes to situations like this woman is dramatic. And when it comes to money, she don't play that crap. She do not. She's like, oh my god, you almost lost, you know, that little money that you just saved, etc, etc. My cousin was just texting me, sorry about that. So he was just like, okay, my mom pulled up, and then my mom started yelling at me. She's like, let's go to the police station, let's go to the police station. I'm still like, mom, no. She's like, listen to me, I'm older than you, listen. And I'm like, okay. My brother was like, just listen, she may be right. I was like, okay, let me listen. I listened. And then we went to the police station. The police is like, this is a scam. Right off the bat, I was like, I felt so like ashamed, because my mom told me, hey, let's go to the police, and like literally I did not want to listen. But at the end of the day, I did listen, and I just want to say a special thank you to her. And if it wasn't for her, I was going to transfer that money and put in the prepaid card and lose all the money I've worked really hard for. And it's so crazy. It was a crazy day, and literally this happened before my graduation, a few hours before my graduation. Like, isn't this crazy? Like, I can't believe I almost lost all my money. Oh, I also forgot to tell you guys. So while I was in the store, I got disconnected with him, and then he called me back. It said scam likely, and I told him, I'm like, why does it say scam likely? And then he was like, oh no, people be hacking through our stuff. And I was like, you know what, whatever. But anyways, if anything like this were to happen to you, I'm deeply sorry. Please take this as a lesson. Excuse me. Please take this as a lesson. So much stuff in this world going on, and for people to just want to steal your money. Corona is going on. Half of the people are not working. Majority of all people is not working right now, and then this is what you want to do? Like, no. Work hard for what you have worked for, but not for someone hard work. You don't know how hard it was for that person to save this amount of money. You don't know how much, like, what they had to do. Not saying they had to steal or anything, but you don't know what they really had to do to gain all of that. And for you to sit here and like try to steal people's stuff, that, I feel like that's not it, yo. Like, it's not a good thing. I just want to say, be careful out there, to everyone, whether you're an adult, older than me, younger than me, especially younger than me, because now the kids right now, it's like they'll be like, oh, I can make you get $500 with just $5. What? With just $5. Me as a person, I always wanted to work hard and accomplish and get what I deserve to get, not something that I don't deserve to get. For instance, I'm working and I'm getting $500. If that's what I deserve to get every week, I'm gonna get $500. I'm gonna be satisfied, and I'm satisfied with anything. Like, I don't work right now, I'm still satisfied. I'm still living my life. I'm not gonna put myself miserable for anyone, and that's on period. You think I'm gonna put myself miserable for you? Oh no, baby, you must lost your mind, because one thing I'm not gonna do is change my life for anyone. And I had to learn that the hard way. But baby, don't ever change your life for anyone, okay? I know that wasn't talking about the scamming thing, but I just had to put that out there. Don't change your life because this person is saying, oh, you would look good that way, or you would look good with that big booty like this. No, be satisfied with what you got. Be happy with what you have, and God would always bless you with more. And I hope you guys just enjoyed this message that I had for you guys. I hope you guys take this message, scamming message, as a lesson, and don't fall into it. Please do not. Please, please, please. And from now on, I'm not answering anybody's phone call, whether it's in Orlando, whether it's a Miami number, whichever number. If I don't recognize the number, I'm not answering it. So, and please do not ask me for my number if I don't know you. Thank you.